Grand Valley Power, we believe in our mission, empowering lives with hometown service. It is this hometown service that sets us apart. Our values and principles guide us as we strive to do the right thing, even if it is not easy or popular. We are always looking for new and better ways to serve our members and communities. Many of the accomplishments of the past year are a testament to the effort that the cooperative puts into this mission.
In recent weeks, our mission has driven us to the biggest development seen at Grand Valley Power in more than 30 years. As you may have heard, the board has decided to move to Guzman Energy as Grand Valley Power's new wholesale power provider. This action is the culmination of several years of study by directors and staff, working together to evaluate how to best manage wholesale power costs. Grand Valley Power's biggest challenge in recent years has been managing this cost. Our current contract with Xcel Energy, the price of power increases automatically as Xcel's power generation costs go up. As we've all seen, our Xcel power bill is also subject to extreme fluctuations in the natural gas market. GVP's big power supply decision did not come easily. It required reflection on where we've been, what our members need, and what will sustain Grand Valley Power in the future. We had to ask, what will enable us to continue providing reliable and safe power at an affordable cost? The answer to these questions led Grand Valley Power to exercise an option in its contract with Xcel to reduce power purchases by 100% in 5 years. After that 5-year period, starting in 2028, we will transition to Guzman Energy. Our deal with them will provide fixed wholesale power rates that will stabilize the cost of wholesale power, the biggest expense Grand Valley Power pays. We expect this new wholesale power partnership will provide significant savings on our power costs until 2043. We're looking forward to growing this relationship with Guzman Energy. Guzman is a private company based in Denver that serves other electric cooperatives like ours in Colorado and nearby states. Guzman serves the unique needs of rural communities with custom energy portfolios. It will either own or hold commitments for the electricity necessary to serve our members' energy needs. Grand Valley Power is committed to providing safe, reliable, and affordable power to members. Our future partnership with Guzman will help the cooperative deliver on that commitment.
Everything we do with the safety of our employees, our members, and the public at the forefront. In 2022, no lost time accidents or injuries were recorded. In fact, at the time we filmed this report, Grand Valley Power had worked 1,632 days without a lost time accident. That's almost 4.5 years. While safety is job one, our team members never forget that the reason we are here is to take care of Grand Valley Power members. Great service begins with reliability. Grand Valley Power strives to deliver on that every day. Our members saw an increase in the average total minutes that their electricity was out in 2022. After earning the top spot in the state in 2020 and 2021 for the fewest minutes out per member, Grand Valley Power came in this year at 6th in the state among 22 cooperatives. Many of the outages were caused by situations beyond our control, including human-caused damage to power poles and disruptions in the transmission of electricity from our power supplier. Still others were caused by harsh winter weather. Our goal is to reduce outages and get back to number one. We are continuously examining how we can improve our system to serve you better. Just in the last year, GIS modeling technology has enabled us to analyze where outages occur, how long they last, and what caused them. This information is useful in pinpointing where we need to focus our preventative tree trimming efforts. These efforts will help us reduce power outages during inclement weather.
Grand Valley Power is also doing important work as an environmental steward. This is evident in the renewable resources in our power portfolio. In 2022, more of the energy that Grand Valley Power delivered to members' homes and businesses came from renewable resources than ever before. The portion of our energy portfolio derived from renewables was 48.2% in 2022. This is one of the top marks in the state, if not the country. It's important to note that our own members contribute to Grand Valley Power's renewable portfolio. This contribution is growing. In 2022, we connected 196 new distributed solar installations. So far this year, over 180 new installations have been connected. We now have more than 1,000 solar DG interconnections. That accounts for more than 5% of our meters. Over the past 2.5 years, our distributed solar growth rate has been 29% per year. If this level of growth continues, we project that in 5 years, GVP will have more than 4,000 distributed generation interconnections. When it comes to choosing solar, we recognize the importance of helping our members make the best decision for their personal situation. Solar can be a big investment. It's important to look at all the factors that go into deciding whether it's right for you. This fall, we will offer a preferred solar vendor program to help our members identify reputable vendors in the Grand Valley. We will work with vendors in this program to ensure they understand the difference that solar might make on the energy use of Grand Valley Power members.
Our goal is to provide exceptional 5-star hometown service. Every time our field and customer service teams have contact with a member, we send them a survey to measure member satisfaction. In 2022, GVP sent 2,925 surveys by mail. Our members rated us 4.88 out of 5 stars. Of the 401 surveys received back, 333 surveys rated us 5 stars, the highest rating possible. We contribute to our community to make it the compassionate place where we all want to live. Concern for community ranks high among our co-op principals. One of the ways Grand Valley Power supports our community is through member and community events. The Mesa County Safety Fair and Western Colorado Children's Water Festival allow GVP to share electrical safety information with our school children. In 2022, more than 3,500 students took part in our safety events and demonstrations. The Washington, D.C. Youth Tour, the Cooperative Youth Summer Camp, and $20,000 in scholarships. These are all great examples of activities that promote education and training and provide support for our future workforce and young adults. Since 1996, GVP has awarded over $277,000 in scholarships. As we wind down this business report, I want to turn our attention to the immediate future. During the next year, Grand Valley Power is going to emphasize the importance of our members signing up for SmartHub. SmartHub is an online tool and a mobile app for account management. It makes it simple to go paperless by providing easy access to payment options. It lets you see your energy usage by month, week, or day. You can report an outage and view your bills so you don't miss anything. The biggest return on this technology, though, will benefit our entire cooperative and each and every member. By going paperless, the cooperative will save the money that it would have spent to mail bills and process paper payments. Paper processes come at a significant cost to the cooperative. You, as a member, are also an owner and participate in the economics of our not-for-profit business. This means that the mailing and processing of bills comes at a cost to you. You can help us reduce this cost significantly by signing up for SmartHub and going paperless. Join me in using this technology.
We also want to share more about the time of use rates we implemented in 2022. The primary goal of this change was to implement an equitable rate structure. Our board's philosophy, going back as far as anyone here can remember, is that each consumer should bear the cost that they impose on Grand Valley Power system. In times of peak demand, when most people are using more electricity, electricity costs more. The cost of electricity is higher at times of peak demand because the system must draw on less efficient, more costly resources to meet that demand. In order to create equitable rates so that consumers bear more of the costs that they impose on the system, rates must be higher during times of peak demand. Time of use rates allow Grand Valley Power to recover costs more equitably based on how and when consumers use electricity. Why is that important? Let me share the personal story of one of our members. This past winter, I received this note from one of our members. She's retired, lives on a low fixed income, and her monthly bill might seem low to most folks, only around $50 a month. And that's pretty low compared to the average residential household. But you need to know why her bill is this low. It's because of the extremes she has to go to keep her energy use at a minimum and her bill where she can afford it. She uses night lights instead of lamps whenever possible. She washes clothes once every 2 weeks, always during off-peak periods, using only cold water. She never uses her dryer. During the winter, her thermostat is on 55. She uses layers and layers of blankets to try and stay warm. She limits the use of burners on her stove to once a week. In the summer, her swamp cooler doesn't come on until it's over 80 degrees. She only uses cold water in her kitchen and bathroom. She says she can only afford to use her shower once every 3 weeks. She implored me to consider how I would feel if I had an elderly relative in the situation. I couldn't help but think of my own mother. I knew we had to do something to help her. Fortunately, Grand Valley Power already had programs in place to help her. She had never taken advantage of our hometown relief fund during the pandemic, so we were able to provide immediate relief to help her with her utility costs. We were also able to enroll her in our low-income community solar program, which reduced her GVP bills by about a third. Without these rates, this cost-conscious consumer, who was doing everything she could to reduce her electric consumption, especially during on-peak periods, she would be paying more so that the bills of other consumers with much more would have to pay less during on-peak periods. Her situation demonstrates the very reason why we implemented time of use rates. The time of use approach is consistent with long-standing values and principles of our organization. These are values and principles that have driven our success. It hasn't always been the easiest path to follow, but we believe it is the right one. It's clear by our focus, our actions, our achievements. Grand Valley Power is always looking for new and better ways to serve our members. We strive to provide power that's safe, reliable, and affordable. The cooperative business model, with our member-elected directors and hometown employees, equips us to overcome challenges. We use advances in technology to save money and enhance services. We continue to operate efficiently and post strong financial results. We contribute to our hometown communities. It is by these intentional actions that we will maintain our resilience and stay forever rooted here in Mesa County.